The wind howled over the lawyer like a war cry. Arrows tore screams from the air as the city walls trembled under the weight of hope. I was there, not as a witness. Today's path had led me to the heart of medieval France. The clue? Golden ink scrawled on ancient parchment. Let Joan's sword guide you to the truth. In just a few steps, I was within the walls of Orléans, 1429. Blackened stone, smoke rising, and in the center of it all, a young woman, Joan of Arc. Clad in silver armor, crimson cloak in the wind, eyes burning like embers. She held the banner high, not a common flag, a flaming cross slicing the gray sky. The trumpets blared and a roar echoed from the gates. Over 1,000 men charged, breathing fear and steel. Joan stepped onto the battlements, and I, bloodied and unconscious just seconds before, rose to my feet at her side. Son of Truth, she called me, and there made me her improvised squire. Follow me, and don't look back.
English warriors raised their spears and pikes, but Joan shouted. She leapt into the trench. Her sword flashed with an impossible light, and the soldiers saw not steel, but a living prophecy. I ran beside her. Swords clashed, shields shattered. The river spilled red. Every blow echoed like broken thunder. These weren't orders. They were convictions spoken through Joan, for France, for the crown, for faith. As we advanced, I heard whispers in the bastion walls, the murmur of the dead, fallen French knights, sons of the past, calling for justice. Joan raised her banner, and they came, fleeting phantoms who fought by our side for one moment. The confusion stunned the English. They fell, and the wall trembled. Amid the chaos, she turned to me. Fear not the shadow, for it feeds the flame when you forget tomorrow. Her words cut through my doubt, gave me fire. Suddenly, a hail of arrows, black rain launched from long bows. Men at my feet screamed. Joan raised her hand, raining above the chaos, and every arrow curved. I saw it. I felt it, and faced the choice: to doubt the miracle or embrace everything. In the rubble, wounded English archers raised their blades, but Joan did not fear them. She gripped her steel sword and cried out in a voice that split the air, "Not even death will grant you triumph!" And the blade glowed blue with flame. They fell. Further ahead, we reached the main tower. 5 English guards awaited, numbers divided by courage. Joan marched forward. Her steps struck the earth like war drums. She invoked her saints by name, and I trembled, not in fear, but reverence. We entered the chamber. The flaming banner hung from the ceiling. Joan took it with firm hands, holding it like the world itself. I knelt, thinking, faith may be the most deadly weapon of all. When the sun finally split the clouds, the gates fell. The English scattered. The city rose, stunned. Joan, the peasant girl from Domrey, had led liberation. She stepped onto the dirt, looked at me, and asked, "You said you lived for truth. Now live it. And carry this symbol to the king. He must know the prophecy was written not in ink, but in sword and flame." Then she disappeared into the crowd. I saw her leave, like lightning without a trace, igniting an entire nation in fire. I was left in the center of the square, flag in hand, armor dusted with blood. People watched me, a kingdom breathing once more. I stood tall, gripping the cross that had been our fire and our guide, and I understood. This was not just a battle, it was a rebirth. Back in the present, in my warehouse, the banner now rests among ancient weapons and maps marked by dust and time. It is no mere artifact. It is a spark, the echo of a flame that refuses to die. Joan existed. She didn't just change the course of war. She tore the veil between faith and steel. And for one fleeting moment, beneath visions, blades, and blood, I saw what few dare touch. Truth, not written in books, but etched in the burning hearts of those who challenge the impossible.